Boys are pretty keen up in the rooms. You can get them firing. Should win this one, but they have to work the game out. Can't just expect it to happen. It's as if you're bloody, you're still on. You don't see enough of the...
No, you've got to just anticipate where the ball's
what's going to happen there, Philly.
Keep someone taking still on.
Okay, well, just going through their warm-ups. Seddon regroup, and they'll be keen. I've got Huey here. Huey, you got anything special to say about today's game, mate? Give us a guest commentary.
Look out, Seddon, because the boys are going to hit you very hard. I can see Stewie Solix from half-back flank running straight, hurting someone very early. There's going to be pain. There's going to be so much pain that said you shouldn't have came.
Yeah, well, there's big words there from Paul Hughes.
Excuse me, but hey.
Spotty, hang on a minute. Who's doing this?
Hey,
I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Spotty bloke's just going over to the bench there. I don't know what they're doing. I hope they're not going off. They're going over to have a beer. They've just gone over to Chicky. Yeah, I think there's a bit of feeling out there. It's a good day. Bit windy, yeah, but at least it's not raining, and it'll be a fair crack at the game anyway. They'll be able to have a fair go at it. Isn't it? Yeah.
It's a bit hard, that's about all.
This centre square's pretty hard. Centre square's pretty hard.
It's been hard all night.
I wonder what's happened to Pikey anyway. I mean, he's probably slept in the gutter or something.
Probably been arrested.
Might have got cast with a horse.
He might have. He might have. There's Dale Phelps, the competition medal winner. Fantastic effort in his first year of football. You wouldn't think so, the way he plays the game.
How's he play it?
Plays it very well. That's right. He's got a bit of ability, the kid. Corey Wallace, Brad Mabry, Shane Tobin, all under 16 boys. Peter Volkov. It's good to see these under 16 boys playing. And this will be their second premiership if they can take it off. It's just a fair effort. Pikey's just arrived. I knew he wouldn't let you down, Tommy. I wasn't the one that said he wouldn't turn up. Pikey, are you in any fit state to do this, or because I'm feeling pretty confident about going on with this? But no, I won't. I won't. No. I don't criticise you, Tommy. I just put shit on you, and you can't handle it. Now I'll pass over to Rowan Pike. He's finally turned up. His fly's done up. His shirt's tucked in. He's half pie ready to perform. Here he is.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. What a glorious day we've got here again. High expectations of a big spotty win here against Seddon. Against
good spot, isn't it?
It is a good spot, yeah. Just got to get my sunglasses on. It's going to be sunny for it. Have a look at the Seddon video camera down there, Tommy.
Where?
40 miles ahead of those people.
Oh, yeah.
Poor bastard. He's held it on his shoulder all day. He's going to be tired.
They're all recorders, they're here.
Are they? Yeah. Oh, they're from the hell, son.
Yeah. Come on, smack on, Spotty.
Smack on, we'd rather win the game.
Oh, they'll win that as well,
Who won the toss?
Got a strong northerly breeze. Spotty have won it, and we'll kick with a win. And it's probably worth 3 goals.
Yeah, it would be worth every bit of that, mate.
Pretty stiff breeze, that's like it. Oh, you mean kick 8 in the first quarter? You think so? Paul Hughes has gone for 8 in the first quarter. I just hope that they win the quarter. They've got to win the quarter. There's that bloke with the siren again, Pikey. You love him. Oh, look, it's on here here with Brian Hartshorn at centre half back.
Blue on its centre half back. Oh, there's going to be a centre square infringement right from the first bounce. Will go against Spotswood. It's a good thing Shane's Keogh's not here because he hates these, but Seddon will take the free from the centre bounce. It's one. It's Marks. Goes long to half forward. Out comes 32. Can't take the grab for Seddon. Off hands to 14. Gets a quick handball under pressure. Spotty's half back line comes away though. Oh, it's tackled too high, umpire. Didn't see it, back into a pack situation. It's about 20 blokes around the ball and the umpire will have to come in and ball it up. Half forward for Seddon on the outside of the ground, right in front of the Spotty bench.
Clock's not working, we're in trouble.
And the umpire's just bounced the ball straight out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in now.
Huey's the hearing clock today. He's going to count the whole game.
There's plenty of cooks around here. And it comes on the... Oh, it's a lovely throw in, about 20 metres Spotswood's way. It's a beautiful throw in. Oh, Seddon players grab, gets rid of it, comes down to...
All right. Drive it.
Player who just sees it run out of bounds. Now it's on the wing. In the ball comes on the wing. The tap from Spotty comes to... I'll pick up that player. Beamish kicks it to half forward and good mark by Seddon half back in front. Short pass is wide. It's going to be difficult to kick into this wind. They'll need to run it up, Spotty, in the second quarter. But now we've got the free kick on the wing. That's a beautiful looking kick long towards full forward. It's over the back of the pack. Spotty will run onto this. It's Burgess. Sees it run towards the boundary line and it'll be out of bounds the forward pocket. Very quick. In it comes, Spotty's forward pocket. Tap down. Good roving in front by Mabry. He spins the left foot of the square and a saving mark by Rainbow in the goal square. Rainbow goes now towards the scoreboard side. And, oh yeah, love some. Morelli takes a short kick. Kicks it to a teammate who plays on round two. Spotty blokes, goes long to the wing. Pony's there, but in another pack situation, the umpire's plucked another free out of this. And this bloke's not in the record, so we won't tell his name. 14 goes to the centre square, and 50 judges better than Calabro. That was a good grab. He plays on now. It's a nice looking kick into the wind, low into the wind, and he's found a teammate there in the forward pocket who's caught one, and he's got a 15 too, and that'll put him in a scoring position. And before that, oh dear, he's given him a fair 15. Love to buy real estate off this umpire. But he's put the Seddon bloke right on the scoring line. He'll kick from 15 metres out. Against this wind, it'll be handy. He's missed, I think. He has. Touched into the man on the mark. Saw him hold his head. And that's a bit of a let off for Spotty. It's kicking with, as I said, about a 3-goal breeze. And yet to score Spotswood. Seddon, 1 point. Spotty run it away from the full back line. Comes to the wing. Phelps picks it up. Kick. Best North Smith medalist. Kicks the left foot at the centre half forward. Joyson can't control the footy. He goes back in after it. And, oh, the umpire's picked another one out. And Spotty giving away a few frees. I think they're a little bit nervous at this stage. Seddon from centre half back goes wide to the wing. It's a good kick. And 2 takes the mark. Plays on by hand. A little left foot kicks a shocker. Spotty player falls over. Seddon player overruns it now. Everyone's a bit nervous at this stage. Knock on by Seddon was good. Handball comes out well to Wallace. He gets the handball away. Another handball into the centre. It misses its mark, but Wallace is there to back up. Knocks it on in front of himself. Goes on again. Still got it in front of himself. In comes Gilmore. He knocks it on. Oh, Seddon player was held onto. And they'll get another soft free at centre half back, and the frees must be running well in Seddon's favour. He goes short. It finds its mark. And Tommy Marks takes a mark. He goes wider still to half forward. Spotty player almost judged it well, just off his hands. Phelps around the corner to the wing. Good little kick. In comes oh, he cops one after he gets rid of it.
Get up your ass too!
Call
Set him off!
You're an idiot! Wake up yourself!
He is an idiot too. He has no idea, but anyway, Spotty will take the relayed free downfield. And it'll be Beamish. He goes to centre half forward. He's got a Lucy there. And that'll be Phelps. Phelps, he started the game well. He goes short to full forward. The kick's not good though. He's got to back up again. He goes in, he dives on it, goes past him. Spotty knock it forward. Phelps again. Goes past him. Oh, good play by Seven, who just, Beamish just burst through the pack. The beautiful short pass. Hits the full forward on the tits. Beautiful kick, and he'll go back from 30 out to have this shot.
Number 4,
So Travis Beckwith it is, 30 metres out directly in front. This will be the first score for Spotty. Hopefully a goal. It's a good kicking off the boot. It's straight through the middle. And Spotty go to 1 goal straight. Seddon 1 behind at the 9-minute mark, first quarter.
time of day, 6-minute mark. There's no second.
It's not 9:06, it's 9:35.
Yeah, you got to change the clock. They're just counting minutes. That started at 9 o'clock or something.
Scrub that 9-minute mark reference. We're about 5 minutes in.
Shortly, haven't had to me before.
Oh, there's another centre square infringement. Couldn't quite pick that up. It'll be marks from the centre. Goes to centre half forward now. But Spotty players have got the numbers out there. Tobin on the left foot. Goes to half forward. Puts it out in front of Joyson. But he can't control it and sees it out of bounds at half forward on the outer side.
What's this number 11 doing out here? He's planting grass. Hey.
Where's his man? Waiting for the switch.
Wait for the switch.
In it comes half forward. The Seddon players have got numbers. They run it away with a good hand pass. Oh, that bloke fumbled. He didn't want it. He now gets a grubby little hand pass in, but it finds its mark. 2 for Seddon. A hand pass out wide. They're running well, Seddon. A long kick to half forward against the wind. That's it. They got a punch, but no, he backs himself. And he did well. The switch is on now.
Oh, he's wrong option. Jesus.
Oh, he caught one after he got rid of it. That was...
But that was the wrong option, Nick.
Yeah.
He completely ignored that bloke.
Yeah, should have went to the short one. Could have run it out.
Special comments, Michael Baker.
Corey.
Short on the wing.
Keep going.
Inboard now.
Corey Wallace, who's he got? No one really leading for him, so he goes out wide. That's good though. Call-less it is. He goes short to half forward, but Seddon players in front. Spotty still playing with a touch of nerves, I think, at this stage. Seddon goes short to the wing. Oh, good punch from behind by Wallace, but he's called it too high. He was only going for the footy. And Tommy Marks, who's started pretty well for Seddon.
Tommy Marks.
Hey. We'll have a kick at half back. Tommy Marks now kicks to the centre. Spotty players attack it. Oh, that was too high, umpire, if the other one was. But Seddon player leads in the race now. It's 18. He gets it back to 5. Bluey Warren goes out wide, but Spotty player overruns it, and it comes to Seddon. Seddon are having the better of this chill so far. They kick it to the wing, and it'll be out of bounds on the outer side. Lovely. In it comes on the wing. Oh, you can see the wind push that ball Spotty's way. Good knock on by Spotty. Comes out wide now. The handboss is over the top. Johnson goes to centre half forward. Runs past a couple of players. Quick little hand pass by Seddon was good, and they run it out of defence. The low kick into the wind, but Gilmore's there in the way. He spins onto his right foot now, Gilmore. Goes to full forward. It's going to be over the back of the pack. Seddon players are the ones attacking the footy though. It's Blue, but he knocks it onto... Oh, he's gone. Mowbray has gone in the tackle. Still back in the pack situation, centre half forward. Seddon player, knock it forward. Gilmore. Beamish it is. Kicks long to full forward, and it's offline a bit, it's out of bounds for a throw in right next to the behind post. Now it's 9 minutes into the first quarter.
Doing a good job here, Seddon, aren't they? Doing a good job.
Defending well into this breeze.
Breakfast bike.
Oh, I could do it.
Oh, got chips as well.
The throw in. Oh, there's a free kick plucked out of this, and it'll go to Seddon, unfortunately. And Dominic Morelli. That looks very nice, Huey. Will take the free kick deep in the back line. Morelli now. Goes wide to half back. Oh, big fly by Wallace. Couldn't hold on to it. Spotty player knocked it out of the way. That was Corliss. Oh, it still comes back to Corliss. He hooks one to full forward. Oh, good effort there by Spotty. Get that punch. Oh, he's gone in the tackle. He's been hit too high too. Get up. It's still in the 34 to full forward. It's going to come off hands. Oh, just down there, thanks, Huey, for fuck's sake. It comes to 3 for Spotty. Oh, it's a lovely looking left foot to the square. It might go bounce over the top. Did anyone touch it? I don't think so. Oh, sensational kick for goal by Tobin. Shane Tobin on the left. You've got to be happy with that from 40 out. And Spotty go on to 2 goals straight, playing Seddon's 1 point. And that might just settle the nerves for Spotty, and they'll kick on now from here. 10 minutes into the first, and Spotty lead by 11 points. Take this, you fucking idiots. I think I'll just leave that till quarter time.
You're missing out.
Bounce of the ball. Comes back to Spotty player, bursts through a tackle. Did well, got the hand pass to Gilmore. Gilmore's tackled and slung without it. But Seddon, they've got numbers there. They run it out of the centre area. That kicks wide. Bounce doesn't favour Seddon, but he goes back on it and then goes back off the ground to full forward. Oh, 8, it runs past him, fortunately. Payne's got to put pressure on, he does, but the Seddon player gets around him. Gets around another one, but he's lost it, he's left it behind, and it was almost on the full. No, boundary umpire was there and said it dribbled off his knee, I think. So Seddon looked dangerous then coming forward. Looked dangerous. It'll be a throw in now. Forward pocket for Seddon. In it comes. The big fly is by Spotty. Can't get it out of a pack. Good tackle by Phelps. And it'll be a ball up. 25 metres out from Seddon's goal. Oh, that's beautiful. Down it goes. The ball favours Phelps. He's tackled. He just hands it to his teammate. He kicks wide. Good defensive kick. And that's out of bounds right in front of the commentary position.
Hartshorn? You know Ryan Hartshorn, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Big improver this year.
Thanks, Mick.
Thanks, mate.
Gilmore the tap. Did well. Down to Beamish. Beamish on to Wallace. Wallace the hand pass over the top. Will it find its mark? It bounces well. For 8. Burgess. Burgess hooks one, but he was just out of bounds before he kicked it. And it'll be thrown in half forward for Spotty.
Hey, Mick, any of those kids would have played with us, would that make them ineligible for the under-18s? If they'd have played in the grand final?
Yeah.
Would it?
I think they might have.
They'd have played yesterday.
Yeah.
Can't play seniors. In it comes half forward. It's Phelps. Used his body well, but comes to Gilmore again. Goes off the ground to full forward. Spotty out in front. The hook, snap over the shoulder. Fair effort by Chiggy. And it's offline for 1 point. Spotty 2, 113, playing one behind.
They want to go up and not get a full goal. Good, Chloe.
Hey, we've got Cousins' face. So his mum kicked us out. She wouldn't have had a second. She's a fucking old cow. And we've had to walk around the street to Spotswood looking for a house with a light on. Seddon from full back. A kick into the breeze. It's pretty hard work out that side. Spotty find it on the ground. The hook to the goals is close. I think it's there. Great kick by Greg Warren. Around the body. And that's how easy it is. If they get to the full of the ball. Spotty on a 3-1 now. Playing a point. And we're doing all right 14 minutes into the first quarter. There's a light on in their bedroom. Don't go into the bedroom door. They're fucking at it. Oh, you kid.
He walked straight in.
Bounce it back into the centre. It's Seddon will find it. He tries to handball it himself, that bloke, but it's very slippery in the centre. 14's got it again. Handball straight to Gilmore. Gilmore hooks one round the body and he gets a good distance with that with this breeze. It's got good grab though by Seddon centre half back. The left footer, he goes wide looking for 20. It's going to go past him. Comes the Corliss. Didn't see a tackle coming. Is dispossessed. Seddon player knocks it out in front of himself and it's out of bounds on the wing.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't see him do it. I was looking at the other eye.
So we stopped them in a hurry. In it comes on the wing. 2 for Seddon. As the party gets a kick round his body. Back to the centre. It's all Spotswood here though. It'll be Tobin again. Tobin on the left. Cops one as he kicks to half forward. But it'll be called play on by the umpire. He's running to open goal. But he said no, he's got to go back. And I think he could have called play on then now by the advantage rule. But anyway, it'll be Chicky from about 45 metres out. Take a fair kick to get there, but he has got a gale right over his shoulder. He fancies himself, comes in, does well as it's got the legs. It hasn't quite got the accuracy, and it's offline for the 1 point. 3-2-20 Spotty now. Playing Seddon's 1 point. And it'll be Seddon from full back. They've gone the short. It hasn't come off. Good pressure, but he'll get a free anyway for 1-2 high.
Well, it's on here.
And it is on at half forward.
Warren, he's been hit from behind then. He hit him from behind, that mongrel. I think it was 5. I'll dob him. Get 5. Yeah, he's hit him from behind. Dog. 54.
54. He hasn't even got his name in the record. That's how good this bloke is. 54. It's a good looking kick for 20. Oh, Phelps comes across. Show good pressure. And it'll be out of bounds at half forward for Spotty. Bit of a push and shove at centre half forward. Cleared up now. In it comes. Gilmore rushes in. No, it's Phelps to do the ruck work. He knocks it Spotty's way, 20 metres. Comes to Warren, but he runs out of space and it's out of bounds again. In it comes. Gilmore is held on to umpire. Oh no, he's called shepherding against him. Seddon to the outer side. They've got a Lucy out there, and that'll be Corey Felly. Felly from centre half back. Taking plenty of time. He's got no one to give it to. I think he's just wasting time into the wind. He's a left footer again. He goes wide to the wing. Seddon got some numbers there. Spotty player was knocked out of it, but the umpire said that was just called play on, and the mark's been paid to Seddon. Put one high up into the breeze. It stops dead in that breeze. And Wallace at half-back flank takes the mark, plays on now with a bounce. Did well. Kicked a long driving kick to the pocket. It's going to be over the back of the pack. On goes Burgess, tries to run onto it. He's still at the chance, but it's going to dribble out of bounds. And it's in that outer pocket. I think going straight up the guts is the go with this big breeze, Mickey.
Oh yes, yeah, they haven't used the wind all that well this quarter. They're just working their way into a reasonable lead, but they haven't done enough.
In it comes. Seddon run it out from the back line. They kick to the wide to the wing, but Wallace comes out. He's doing well off that half back. Looking for a lead. He goes to centre half forward, but the kick doesn't make the grade. Seddon take a mark, run away to centre half back. It's a one-on-one contest here. Seddon are in front. They knock it out in front of themselves. Good footy by Sywick, who put his body out in front and copped the free. Finally, Spotty have got a free today. Sywick, he's gone the switch out towards to Wallace. No one wants to pick up Wallace today. He tries to knock it on in front of himself. It's still going Spotty's way. Some good numbers by Spotty. Got across to help out. It's 7 now. Beamish puts it back in the pack situation. Kicks now to centre half forward. Seddon player comes across with a big punch. Phelps on the ground, picked it up with clean hands. A little left footer out wide to Wallace. He's caught one after he's got rid of it too, and there's a bit of that happening, bit of sniping happening in this game, Mickey. And it'll be Wallace again, who's had a pretty good first quarter. He's out there on the wing. He's gone the torp. Oh, he's got onto it too. It's into the pocket. Seddon have read it better than anyone else and take the resulting mark. And it'll be Morelli in the back pocket. Morelli now, the drop punt out wide. Seven's got a paddock. It's Anderson. He drops the mark and can't save it from going out of bounds. It'll be yet another throw-in. Half forward for Spotty, who are still 3-2-20 playing a point. And we're about 20 minutes into the first quarter of the 1994 Grand Final. Gilmore bursts through a pack. Gets a quick kick to centre half forward. It's off hands. Did well. Oh, the Spotty player was held without it. Gets a quick kick. Oh! That is unbelievable. He actually got a kick away and he's dropping the ball. That is a shocker. Anyway, Seddon player kicks out wide towards the boundary line. They find the safety of that. And I don't think the umpiring decision has quite run our way in this first quarter.
No. Been on the wrong end of the stick of that. Again.
Hey, little girl, don't play in that stand, love. It's got glass in it. You know, do you?
Father of the year, Tommy.
Father of the year.
She should have said like that.
And Tommy's doing his best to scare the kids around here. In it comes, half forward for Spotty.
What did you think when he said, hey, little girl? I thought he was going to call her over here.
He's got a bag full of lollies in his pocket. Little kick by Seddon was out of bounds on the full, and boundary umpire's right on the spot to pick that up. Good pressure.
Hey, he's a classic.
And it's Jamison. Jamison to the square, 5 snaps over his shoulder, but it's out of offline and through for 1 point.
He's talking
Offline.
and he said that.
Who said that? Johnny Semmett. Johnny Semmett.
Oh, he's no rocket scientist, Johnny Semmett. Anyway, Seddon run it out with it. Oh, that bloke didn't want it. He's left it behind. It's allowed Tobin to come in and put some pressure on. And it's out of bounds, still half forward for Spotty.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I like that one. Must introduce you to him again when you see him.
In it comes. No, it doesn't. It's 53. The kick comes to centre half forward for Spotty, but Seddon have got some numbers. They hand pass to 20. 20 didn't want it. He saw Phelps running at him, but Phelps has given away the free by just falling over the top of his head. And 20, who's also not named in the record, so we won't bother calling his name. Kicks the left footer out wide. Oh, good use of the body by 1. And it's Tommy Marks, who's had a pretty handy quarter. Gives it back to 20. Goes to half forward. Thanks very much, Mickey Baker. Thompson, kick round the corner to the wing. Marks, he's had a umpteen kicks this quarter, Marks. Gains 30 yards for his side, and it's right out of bounds in front of the dugout. Boundary umpire trying to get involved in the game. Just throw it in. All right, we've all got his picture now. The boundary umpire's a hero. Comes in. Oh, the big fly by Sywick. Missed it. Comes down to Beamish. Wallace puts some pressure on. Oh, the umpire's going to pay in the back. We've got a fairly parochial Seddon crowd right in front of us. It's 5. Gary Stone. Tobin out in front, takes a good mark. Swings onto that left foot, goes to half forward. Warren comes out in front, can't hold on to the grab. Goes back to it though, picks it up, finds it on the ground. Runs around a couple of players. The big bomb from 40 out, it's going to be offline to the right. And through for 1 more point to Spotty. Wasting a couple of opportunities, Spotty, with this big breeze. 3-4-22, playing a point. And I think we're just about in the time on first quarter. Seddon. Go wide, looking for 2. He did well too. He's going to try and dodge. He's on to the left, but he's kicked it straight out of bounds on the full. Apparently there's 15 seconds to go as Phelps lines up. Kicks to the square. It's offline, will be a point. And that should be the last action of the quarter then. With 3-5-23. It is the last action of the quarter. 3-5-23. Spotty playing one behind for Seddon.
Billy won the classic, yes, you were.
We're back here for the start of the second quarter. Spotswood 3-5-23 lead, Seddon 1 behind. Seddon kicking with the 8 of the breeze this quarter. Pikey's just having a hot dog, getting some nutrition into his body. He'll be back in a minute.
Spotty got the job ahead of him this
They have, yeah. There's that siren. Bobby Madigan comes in his 517,000th game, throws it up. Never could bounce it. Won by Gilmore. Goes to Boomish. Boomish gets onto the right foot, looks up and kicks to Payne. He doesn't quite make it, but kicks it off the ground. Comes out towards the wing. Jamo goes out at one hand, then puts a tackle on. Seddon get the ball now, hit it towards the boundary line. Dale Phelps comes in with a good hip and shoulder, and they work the ball out over the boundary line, right in front of the Seddon box. And number 2 shows a bit of aggression in front of his coach. Refuses the umpire. There's nothing in it. Boundary umpire throws it in. Oh, it's a big throw in. Over the back it goes. It's punched away by Phelps. Payne goes in, doesn't get the ball. Picked up by 14 from Seddon. Kicks it onto his right foot. Round to Corey Wallace, who marks on his chest. Picking up a lot of kicks across half-back, Corey. Corey kicks long, drop punt into the centre, over the clears the pack, through comes 4. Gets it over to Ryan. Ryan handballs to no one. Seddon go clear now at centre half forward and kick long towards full forward. Off hands over the back of the pack. They dive on it. Oh, 40's left on his own. He picks it up. Yes, he's kicked a goal. A handy first goal to Seddon in this quarter. It's a good start for him. Takes them on to 1-1. 7 to Spotswood 3-5-23. 2 minutes into the quarter. Nah, it's only going on normal time. 2 minutes into the quarter. Gilmore hits it down to Phelps. Phelps fumble around, picks it up. It's a handball out wide to Tobin. Tobin's handball smothered. Through comes Corey Wallace, kicks it off the ground towards the boundary line, and it should go out. He hits the ball out of bounds. Throwing in on the half-forward flank between wing and half-forward for Spotty. Up goes Gilmore, gets the punch from behind, comes to Seddon. Ball goes to ground. I think it's a free kick. Oh, it's a free kick to Spotty there. To be taken by what's his name? Johnson. Johnson. Matty, anyway, little Matty. He's got a 15-metre penalty. He's not a long kick. He goes in short. Oh, clears the head of the Spotty player. Comes to ground. Pack forms in front of Spotswood's forward area there, and the umpire will bounce it. Can you believe Bobby Madigan throwing the ball up? Anyone think it was wet? Oh, and Pikey's been distracted as usual. Anyway, the ball goes upset and try and get the kick away. They don't. Alan Chick off the ground on a bad effort. Goes towards the forward pocket, and they'll run the ball out for another boundary throw-in. Good opportunity for Spotswood to get that goal back here. Into the breeze would be very handy. Ball goes in. Seddon win the ball this time down to number 2. 2 gets a quick handball out. Alan Chick dives on it. Beamish tries to break through but can't. Very scrambly play. Phelps gets it. Oh, he's taken high, umpire, yes. Definite free kick there. And Dale Phelps, the Brownlow medalist of the under-18s this year, will shoot from approximately, I'm not good at this distance, Pikey. How far out do you reckon it is? Probably 25 metres? 35. 35. Kick from 35, yeah. Good call.
No easy task into this, bro.
Well, it's not, but I'll put my money on him because he's a very talented boy. Oh, it's a shocking kick. When you give him a rap, what does Peter McKenna say? You give him a rap and they'll let you down every time.
Marked anyway.
But Beckwith's marked, I know. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, Louis. Just call me Louis. Oh, he's gone backwards and short into... no, the umpire hasn't allowed that. Burgess it was, but he won't allow it. He must take his kick over the mark. Who's got this? Is it number Beckwith? Johnny Beckwith. He used to kick the ball out of bounds all the time for Melbourne. He's gone the banana. Yeah, he has. I think he... Oh, it's gone across the face of goals. And Greg Warren marked, but it was out on the full. Seddon take the kick quickly. Clear it out towards the half-back line. He knocks the ball over the top into... Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Hang on a minute. No. The umpire's decided he wants to be on the camera a bit longer, so he's held the game up. I'm doing a good job, Pikey. You won't get this back off me, I'm telling you right now. Now, I've got to have a drink in a minute. I'm getting a bit dry. Anyway, kick to be taken again from the back pocket. Gets onto the left foot. A long, high drop punt towards half-back. They fly. Comes to the ground. Picked up by little Matty. Go, son. Get on. Good boy. Kicks it quickly, and he's pushed, or punched, actually. Punched in the stomach after he kicked it. And he's an idiot as a party. Yeah. This is Shane Tobin with the ball. Take the free kick. He's a good left foot kick. He's looking for the lead. No, he's going long now. Long to the... Oh, it's a nice kick into the breeze. Phelps flies, can't mark. Picked up by Seddon. They clear again out to the half-back line. Jamo goes to ground. Should have kept his feet. Good punch on. Gilmore gets a handball to Phelps. Phelps, intelligently back to Gilmore.
It wasn't out.
It wasn't out either, no. He was out, but the ball was still in. There's number 4. That looks like... what's his name? What's that bloke's name? Yeah. Royston. Looks like Keithy Royston's brother. Keithy's here. Yeah, well, definitely would be his brother. Boundary throw in is long and high again. He's throwing the ball in a long way, that bloke. Gets a handball away over the back. Here's Beamish. Beamish controls it well. Gets away from his man. Has a look. Kicks the ball across into the forward pocket, and it'll be marked by Greg Warren. Greg Warren looks up. Yeah, they're controlling the game. Warren gets around him with a nice dummy. Has a bounce. Looks at the goals. He's put it through. That's a sensational goal. Look at him. Look at the rabbit. Look at the rabbit, he reckons he's won the goal kicking of the year. That's a fantastic goal and a very smart play to kick the ball into the breeze like that. Well, the coach is getting very upset. He's telling Azzopardi to shut his mouth. I don't like that. Anyway, that takes Spotswood on to 4-5-29, a very handy goal. And I go across to my co-commentator, Rowan Pike.
Thanks, Mickey. Sensational effort. Back in the centre. Seddon get the tap. Oh, good footy. As Spotty are right on top at the moment. They burst through the centre with hands. Gilmore long to full forward. It's a grab there. Mabry took the grab, was thrown to the ground. Didn't get the free. Oh, he's got a Lucy in check, centre forward. He thinks he can make the distance. He'll kick from about 30. He's right into the teeth of this breeze. He'll take his best kick to get there, I think. But he fancies himself. Seddon crowd are getting restless. Mabry now from 35. It's up to the square. Oh, great grab by Phelps on the point of the square, and he'll go back and line up for Spotty's fifth, and this will be another handy one into this breeze. They are getting rattled. The coach is arguing with his bench, and
He handled that quite well, actually. He's told the kid to shut up. He's only got one chance at this and not to waste it. I mean, he's, you know, look, see? That's exactly right, mate.
Phelps comes in. Oh, he's hit the post. Hit the post from 15 out. Never mind, Spotty to 4-6-30. Still well in front, 1-1-7.
What have we kicked against the breeze? 1-2, have we? Or what?
A big talk by Seddon's out wide, almost reaches the wing. 18's grabbed by Gilmore. He knocks it out wide. Comes to a Seddon player. The handball's on the wing. 14's got it now. He kicks a long drop punt towards centre half forward. It's past there, but out comes a Spotty defence. Takes a good grab on the chest. He'll go wide on the left. He's got Wallace. Wallace, a quick hand pass over the top. Gets it back in the 1-2. Wallace now, a good drop punt into this breeze to the centre. Oh, and that's a good grab, and Spotty is starting to get on top all over the ground. It's Tobin from right in the centre circle. He's played on around the man of the mark, the bounce. Quick hand, he's got players running for him. It's Wallace again. Wallace has been in everything this match. He kicks wide to the pocket and finds the boundary line. About 40 metres round from Spotty's goal. But Spotty getting right on top in the second quarter against the breeze. Doing well. We're 9 minutes in now. In it comes. Down the Seddon player. He's grabbed. Quick gets it away to Phelps. Phelps' quick kick's marked in the back pocket by Seddon. And he thumps it back towards the wing. Wallace is up. It goes over his head. Bounces towards the boundary line. And it's out of bounds right on centre wing. And it comes, down a Spotty play. He gets a quick hand pass over his head. Still in the pack situation. It's knocked out. Oh, a bit of strength shown there by Spotty. He's still going for it, Blamish. He's never had it, umpire. Finally gets the free kick after about 10 seconds. He's got pushed too, and there's no need for that. Seddon are just losing it at the moment, and he'll get a 15, which is more like about 30. It's a nice penalty, and Beamish from the centre square line. You can't make the distance from here into this breeze. It's touched from the man on the mark, so it'll be play on. Seddon are the only ones attacking the footy at the moment. They run it out with a good long kick to centre half forward. It'll be over the back of the pack. Spotty's defence comes out, did well, 30. What's his name, Mickey?
I don't know.
He's not in the record.
He hasn't played much this year, I don't think.
His kick smothered though. Comes to Thompson. Thompson goes wide to the wing. It's all Seddon out there. He picks it up well on the bounce, that bloke 18. Hooks one back round his body to centre half forward. It's over the back of the pack. Desperation by Spotty's defence was good. Dived on it and then tapped it out. It's tapped back in the pack situation. Spotty should have the numbers here. Oh, the good tackles laid on. That bloke just threw it away. The knock on by Seddon was good to a Lucy. He has a snap from 30. The inverse torp by that bloke from 30 out is marked. That bloke's just played on. And the goal umpire's called it through for a point before the mark. And it'll make Seddon onto 1-2-8. Playing 4-6-30. Wallace gives a lead. That's ignored. Now he goes for Gilmore. Gilmore's got 5 yards. How's the bounce? It's all right for him. He taps it to the boundary line. Did well. And finds the safety of that.
What are you doing, you silly little girl?
Seddon players grabbed too high. The umpire didn't see it. Calls play on, and it'll be a ball up, half forward for Seddon. Good hands by Wallace, gets it away. Comes to Matty. Matty on the right foot, kicks well to 9-9. Ryan couldn't quite hold on to that grab. It's off hands and out of bounds. Seddon crowd getting restless, urging their players to lift.
As the party's at it again. As the party's at it again, how long will he last this time? Been dragged once.
32. Good tackle. Oh, it comes back to a Seddon player though, and 54 it is. Oh, Pony. It was a good thing he didn't go the big punch from full back. He runs out, he's got it in front of him, he controls it well. He goes short. Oh, that's dangerous in front of the Seddon goal. But 42, no, he runs past it. Seddon with numbers. How are we going to go out of this? He's backed up well. Sywick, oh, he's let one go too. Comes to Beamish. Quick one to Gilmore. Gilmore dodges around, shows some good pace for a big bloke. Goes wide to the wing. We've got a number out there. If he can pick it up, he can't. He knocks it out in front of himself. Seddon player dived on it, showed a bit of desperation. Royston doesn't want it. Goes back in after it. Oh, and the umpires decide to come in and call the ball up. It's not a Royston. It's Bailey, but we'll call him Royston. Up it goes. Gilmore, the tap over the back was clever. To Tobin. Tobin's got it. He's on his left foot. Puts it up high to centre half forward. Who's there? Wallace comes out, takes a good grab. He's everywhere, Wallace. Oh, he's played on. He'll get round that man on the mark. He's too quick for him. The left footer. It's off the side of the boot. It's going to be a race for Pony. Oh, they got to talk. Shepherd could have been on. It's Beckwith is pressured out of it this time. Seddon player knocks it out in front of himself. Good play by Gemmo. He's got it in front and he'll see it over the boundary line. There's a little bit not too subtle about that, but
Good to see he's combed his hair for the game. Brushed it this morning. It's good to see.
he might get a bit of sunstroke today, Gemmo, with that haircut.
He's got some UV cream on his head.
Still a beautiful day. In it comes. 14's played pretty well for Seddon. The hand pass to centre half forward. That bloke's all on his own 8. Awkward kicking style to centre half forward. Oh, almost finds his mark, but the bloke's dropped a chesty. Handy for Spotty. Out comes Sywick. Did well to push it forward. And they'll run it away. Vander goes away from full back to Royston. And Royston comes over, takes the grab. Plays on now. Has a bounce. Oh, he's lost it on the ground. He doesn't want it, Royston. He doesn't know where he is. Oh, but he's still going to try and have a crack at it. He's thrown it out to his teammate. Sloppy bit of play this. But finally, Tobin comes in to make good of it. Dribbles a little right footer towards the boundary line on the wing. It's still not out. Oh, the boundary umpire has now called it out after Seddon players picked it up and run away. So we'll take that. And we're 15 minutes into the second quarter. Spotty still holding a 22-point lead. In it comes on the wing. Seddon, take it out of the ruck. Then try and get a hand pass. They go back in after it. No one can really get it. Spotty player taps it out. Did well to Beamish. Beamish to the wing, and it's Corliss out there. Did well. He sent it to Tobin. Tobin's got a paddock here. He can run. He goes onto the left foot to full forward. Out comes the full back. Read it well, and Seddon player will run away.
Didn't give him anything, didn't Greg Warren?
Chanced his arm and got it back to the wing. Spotty players have got numbers, but Seddon's got a good tackle laid on over there. Hartson to the half-forward flank. Chicky hooks one round his body. It's got a bounce. It does bounce nicely for Spotty. Force picked it up. He's hooked it to the square. This could be a miracle goal. No, it's gone straight across the face and out of bounds in the left forward pocket now for Spotty.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's quite as strong as it was.
Deceiving affair.
In it comes the half forward. Runs past Greg Warren. Comes to 20 for Seddon. 20's tried hard in this quarter. He kicks to half forward. Oh, sensational grab over the top by Sywick. fell on his arms. Tobin will have too much pace for this bloke. He does. What he's grabbed. Gets rid of it, umpire. He wasn't retarded. And the umpire...
Did you say he's retarded?
I said he wasn't retarded.
Oh, you said he was retarded.
No, play on now. We're half forward for Seddon. He's picked up the tackle's missed by Pony. 54, the hand pass is a shocker, but it finds 47. 47 from the pocket, lines up and he's kicked a miracle goal. And that all started from that terrible decision by Madigan at half forward for Spotty. Never mind. Seddon on a 2-2-14, Spotty 4-6-30. 17 minutes into the second quarter.
Royston's gone into the forward line.
Gilmore tried to tap it to himself. He did tap it to himself. Then he gets it to Wallace. Wallace goes with the right foot. It's a beautiful kick. Sensational footy by Spotty.
Oh, have a shot, mate.
He comes in. It's Beckwith. He goes to shot. It's hooked it across the face. It's touched before it goes out of bounds and will be thrown in right next to the Spotty point post. It's a mean looking customer there, second cage.
Yeah, we better not say too much. Tommy, you just keep cool, son.
Well, what have I done? I've had the,
I don't know, but you know...
I've had the gag put on the yes stick. I've done the right thing. It didn't fucking help us.
And it comes, it's right in front of goal. Phelps has held on to, but he's also given away a free. And Seddon will run it away. It's 42. They've gone the big torp to the wing. Gilmore's in front. Did well. Got it down towards Payne. And he knocks it. He falls over. Need the screw-ins, Payne. Phelps has tackled out of it. Comes to 8. The pressure's on from Beckwith. Good chase by Beckwith. 8. He dribbles a kick to half forward. Out comes Gemmo. Kicks it in front of himself. It's not Gemmo. It's Thompson, and he sees it to the boundary line. Did well.
That chasing, by the way, out of the forward line, that was Greg Warren. Not Beckwith.
Was it?
Yeah, give him a rap for that, Mikey.
Thanks, Greg Warren. Sorry about that. Good chase. And Royston's been dragged. Anyway, in it comes. It's won the hand pass to 54, the sniper. 54's missed. The sniper. And Seddon on the 2-3-15. Spotty 4-6-30. Good little kick in the short. Spotty with loose numbers on that outer side. And a good grab by Pony out there too in his hands. He tries to run round. He's got to get around that man on the mark now. He gets a dribbly kick to the wing. Under pressure. Oh, Phelps used his pace and great hands that boy's got. He goes to half forward. It's wide and short, and there comes Bluey. And Bluey Stone takes the grab at half back. He goes to half forward. It's all Spotty there. And Tobin marks, plays on. Swings onto his left. It's a lovely looking left foot kick to centre half forward. Corliss up, one grab, two grabs, goes off the ground. Did well to Chick. Chick gets round a tackle. He ran a long way. He lines up. The wind's taken that, but it should be a grab. No, it's dropped in the pocket. The hand pass by Mabry back to the square. It's Beckwith. What can he do? He's gone the banana from 10 out, and he's put it through. Oh, sensational. Didn't have time to get onto that left, so he just dropped it on the right with a banana. And that's the fifth of Spotty, 5-6-36, playing 2-3-15. And that's a handy one, Mick, at the 20-minute mark.
Very handy goal into the breeze. It played very well this quarter into the wind. Right. No.
Hey.
National television, cut the land. Could be families watching. I've experienced that.
This is going live across Australia. Back in the centre. Gilmore beaten to that one by the Seddon bloke. Beamish gets a quick hand pass away and then a slung. He gets it back. Tries to get up and burst through a pack. Can't do so. 14 runs away. He's done all right, 14. Kicks long to the square. Spotty players have got to touch this through. Oh, they do just get back in time.
Rolling cashing.
And
back.
Just had a bad day. Where's Huey when you know a couple of players' names? Oh, he's run out of the square, the full-back. and it'll be a ball up right on the edge of the square. Seddon player walking towards the boundary line, looks a bit sick and sorry. Anyway, the ball up. This is danger zone for Spotty. They'll have to just knock it through for a point. Seddon player did well to knock it out to Bluey. Bluey back to 47. He hooks one round the corner. It's not a bad snap, but it's just off the line to the right. And just a 1.2416 now, Seddon. No, it's 2.517, playing 5.636. The margin remains at 19 points. Almost 23 minutes into this second quarter. From fullback, the lead's on by
Ryan Hartshaw.
Ryan, and he's got a free out of this too. Showed good dash.
Short on the Gilmore here if he wants it.
He's really got no one to kick it to, so he just puts it up in the air to the wing. Corliss flies, can't mark, comes down. Oh, he's caught one too high, said the umpire. 10 tries to go on with it. He's told where to go anyway. Wallace will take the free. He's got the short on the wing. It's Corliss, goes up, can't hold on to the grab, goes on it again, knocks it off the ground. Seddon got numbers. That bloke took a long time to get rid of it, then hooks one around in the body. Wallace has got to go back with a flight. Seddon player comes across and takes the grab. Hodgkiss to the pocket. 47 was almost off, but he'll go back. It's not in there.
Get the wrong numbers. Not good enough.
So Seddon player thinks he can kick it from there. I don't think he can. He hasn't got the legs. It's gone off the side of the boot and on the full, and I tipped that.
Hasn't got the legs.
Oh, look at the legs.
Stuffed halfway through the second. Oh, you mean his legs aren't big enough?
No, he's not big enough to kick the distance. Needs to put on a bit of beef, the boy.
Let's go. The seagulls are coming at us.
Go away.
Attacked by seagulls there.
Attack of the killer seagulls at Yarraville Footy Ground. Spotty from fullback. Kicks long to halfback, and that was a good kick. Oh, caught one too high, Sywick. And 32 tells him all about it. You might as well just go back and have your kick, 32. Now, this boy is big enough. Sorry? We've been playing 24 and a half minutes, Tommy. Probably only 3 minutes left in the quarter. It's Hodgkiss from about 45 metres. He'll take his best kick. Oh, it's a thumping kick.
That is a good kick.
In fact, it's snuck in for a goal.
Sign him up.
Not a bad effort by Hodgkiss, and that's brought the Seddon crowd to light. They enjoyed that one. 3-5-23 now. Spotty 5-6-36.
Oh, what's happening there? He's losing cans all the way. There could be free drinks for the kids here.
Keep going, you'll be like the Pied Piper. They'll all be following you up.
Get this on video, Tom.
Get this on video. This is unbelievable. This is a real...
The can man has been dropping them as he goes.
There's people coming everywhere to get free cans.
There's a plethora of cans.
A plethora.
Get down there and get some ourselves.
That's a big word.
Mickey, go and grab a couple.
Nah, they're not cold, mate. That was beer over down there. This bloke's done well. He's got 15.
They can't chase those kids who pocket them anyway. Gilmore back in the centre. Gets it back. Oh. A 26-minute quarter. And Spotty did well that quarter into the breeze. 5-6-36 plays 3-5-23 at half time. And we should go on with it in the third quarter. Set up a big lead. Second half. Gilmore goes to tap. Comes out wide for Spotty. The short kick by Phelps looking for Corliss. Got smothered. Gilmore butters up again. He's played pretty well, Gilmore, in this game. Seddon the hand pass now to 20. Hooks around his body to the wing. Seddon in front. Runs through players. In comes Payne. He put his body in. Did well. Could have almost got a free for in danger. Goes back in, lays a tackle. Oh, good footy, Payne.
Oh, that jumped him with the knees there.
Didn't go to the knees by 10 of Seddon. But, yeah, good tough footy by Payne. Big tap by Seddon. Comes to Wallace. Wallace picks it up. Dodges around two blokes. Then hooks a right footer to the half forward line. Corliss is out in front. Will beat him to the boundary line and out of bounds. That's me. Spotswood leading by 13 points, start of the second half. In it comes. Gilmore's got 3 to beat, can't do so. It's through the ball, umpire. Good decision, and Corliss, who laid the tackle, will take the free. He spins on the left foot, and that's beautiful skills. Finds Tobin in the centre. Tobin now hooks the left foot at a full forward. Oh, Seddon player too tall. Hodgkiss, who can play a little bit, that boy. Goes out wide looking for 18. It's in front of him, runs past him. Chicky comes in, fumbles once. He's got to go again, Chicky. He does, he dives on it and gets it. He's got to knock it our way. Good help by spotty players, but couldn't get it out of the pack situation, and it'll be balled up yet again. Umpire throws it up on the outer side. Chick in the ruck is beaten to this one. Seddon player cops one too high. Spotty players dive on it. It'll eventually comes out of the pack. Who's out there? It's Beamish. He shrugs the tackle and gets a quick kick to half forward. Just sneezes it all over Cookie, and it's out of bounds half forward for Spotty. So Spotty still about a 3-goal breeze here. Need to make the most of it and set up a winning lead. I think they can do it. Spotty's players pushed in the back. The umpire calls play on. And he'll come in and yet again ball it up. And it's a scrappy start to this third quarter. Up it goes. Gilmore the big leap. Did well. Get it to Tobin. Caught one in the back. Still going. Gets up. No one holds on to him. He dodges back onto the right foot. The handball now back into the pack. Comes to Phelps. Good hand pass. He's got Corliss clear at centre forward. Corliss goes short. Good vision by Corliss. Could go on, Mowbray. Decides to go back and have the shot. He's played well across half forward. And a lovely ponytail to boot.
And a very nice ponytail, yeah. In fact, I like the colour of the ribbon in it, actually. It does his spotty jumper.
Mowbray from 35 metres on the left foot. He's hooked that slightly. The old left footer's hook, and it's only the 1 point. 5-7-37 now, playing 3-5-23. Spotty by 14 points. Yeah, full sugars. Seddon from full back. Kicks wide looking for 18. Corliss puts the pressure on. Goes back in. He's got it on the ground. He throws it out towards Mowbray. Mowbray knocks it out in front of himself. He picks it up. Gilmore put the shepherd on. Did well. Mowbray now to Tobin. He's got a bounce for him. It does. He's on his favourite left foot. He should kick this. He has. And that's the one Spotty needed. 4 minutes into the third quarter.
On with the dogs here. Dogs are really going at it.
That's great camera work, Tommy, to get onto those dogs. But they've stopped the blue. Spotswood now to 6-6-42, playing Seddon's 3-5-23. We've snuck away to 19 points. And I think another 2 goals might just break them open, Mickey.
Yeah, that could be just a...
Labrador, that's a bloody umpire style.
Is it? Well, there you go. There's the
Special...
Oh, you've caught us right unawares there, Tony.
We fell into that one. Special comments, Tommy Kerr. Back in the centre. Gilmore's been at it all day. Beaten to this one. Tobin's tackle, he was not strong enough, and he comes to half forward now. Out comes Thompson, sees it to the boundary line, and it'll be thrown in 30 metres around.
Yeah.
Who's the commentator that nominated the foot break by kicking someone?
Oh, yeah, the bloke from Perth, Rogers, is it?
Yeah, he didn't name names though.
He didn't name names, he just...
Seddon players, a shot for goal, it's in the square. Good use of the body there by Spotty, and it's out of bounds. 5 yards around from the point post. In fact, right next to the point post, deep in Seddon's forward line. We need to run this out.
What's going on? Stop the game, the camera's not on.
Stop the game. Tommy's having a chip.
He can't throw
The tap down comes Spotty's way. Good footy this by Wallace. Keeps it in front of himself. Goes again. He's still going. It knocks it towards the boundary line. Sensational footy.
Yeah.
He's had a good day. going to be a tough tip for the Norm Smith today.
The Norm
Mickey.
Smith medal, yes.
Gilmore in the ruck, gets it Spotty's way.
Wallace
10
would
for
have to
Seddon, hooks it back. Good footy by Sywick, couldn't hold on to the grab though. Comes to Beamish, he's picked it up. He's got the quick hand pass to Thompson, caught one too high. Call play on, gets the quick hand pass to Sywick. Dashes away from half back. A big kick to half forward. Chick goes up, takes the grab, plays on immediately. He's hot. He gets the kick away though to half forward. Spotty player in front. He got pushed out of it. Good defence. Mabry put his body in. Almost a clash of heads. But it's tapped towards the boundary line, out of bounds.
69's got white boots. Or no boots. Or runners. What are they? Runners.
Number 69 thinks he's playing basketball. He's got the white boots on. Up goes the Seddon flyer. Oh, it's Hodgkiss. He's too big. Dodd bursts through a pack. He's still going. He's got it back again. He brushes off a tackle. Goes on the left foot to the wing, and that was sensational footy. 8 now on the wing. Cannot kick. Goes to the centre.
Oh, yeah.
10's got it on the left hand. Dodges around a tackle. Showed some good pace. 10 and then kicked nicely to 47.
Gone to the square.
Thomas to the square. Thompson's got to go. He gets the knock down to 13. 13 hooks a goal. Lee Lewis for Seddon.
Good goal. All started from Hodgkiss at centre half back there. Good play, that kid. Number 32 for Seddon. Be worth chasing up, Chicky. Do your stuff as an under 18 coach and recruit him. Offer him more lollies than what they do. 3 buddies and a choo-choo bar. See if they can better that.
Oh, no, bag of Smarties.
Bag of Smarties as well, Tommy.
Anyway, that goal makes it closer now. It's 13 points. Good tap by Gilmore to half forward. Out comes Al Hooley. He fumbles. Comes to 42.
7 through.
Oh, it's on behind. El Hooley, it's on. It's in half back, Tommy. Get onto this.
8.
But anyway, it's Tobin on the far side. Hooks the left foot at a full forward. Oh, it's hit. It's hit him on the head. It's Beckwith. But the handball's out now to Seddon. Good pressure by Mabry. He's got to keep going, but Seddon have used their pace and got it to the wing now with a kick. Oh, he used his body well, that boy. He's played on. Can he get round Archer? He could. He can. He kicked it to centre half forward. The handball's on to 51. If he can pick it up, he does. He gets round one. Good tackle by Payne, though. Put the pressure on. Comes out to 8. Knocks it in front of himself. Desperate play by Matty Holland. The good hand pass too to Wallace. Wallace dashes away with a bounce. He goes wide. He's got a Hooley wide. It's too long for him. He's got to get back on it. He's shown a good turn of speed though, El Hooley. He's picked it up on the bounce. The quick hand pass to Chick. Chick, the quick hand pass back towards El Hooley. He's got to keep it in front. Good pressure by Seddon defence as they come over towards the boundary line. No, they get the hand pass away. And it'll be one as Tommy marks. He's been quiet since the first quarter marks. His kick's intercepted by Tobin. He goes off the ground. It'll come back to Tobin from a hand pass by Beamish. But it beats him out of bounds and it'll be thrown on the far wing. Spotty by 13 points, 9 minutes into the third quarter. And it's getting a bit tight now.
By no means over, Pikey.
It's by no means over. We need a couple of quick ones here. Throw in. Gilmore beaten to it by 14. Taps it over the back. Seddon got the run of it. He picks up a good pressure put on there by Phelps. Comes to Wallace. Wallace on the left foot. He's got good skills, but it's over the top of the Spotty player. Hodgkiss gets onto it. Kicks a quick one round the corner to Bluey. Bluey marks at half back. He's gone the short pass. It doesn't come off, and Wallace comes in.
Without this guy.
He's had a few touches, this boy. He kicks to full forward. It's hasn't found its mark, and Seddon player comes out and takes a mark.
10. He's been another good player for him.
It's taken a lot of time. He now goes on the left, straight up the ground. This might be all right for us. Out comes Gilmore, takes a good grab in front. I think he might be still too far out, even with this big breeze. Oh no, it's still out there, Tommy. It's pumping. Gilmore to the goal square. It's a nice looking quick. Could go over the back of the pack. I don't think anyone's touched it. You're beauty. That's a beautiful kick by Gilmore from centre half forward. Spotty on a 7-6-48, playing 4-5-29. 19 points now and 10 minutes.
Wanted that, didn't we? Yeah, getting a bit tight.
19 points, 10 minutes into the third quarter. Spotty still kicking with a breeze, which doesn't look like easing up either.
White boots is off.
Sammy Newman's come off, and on comes 48, carrying his arm already.
He doesn't look well, is he? Picking up callers.
Like a bit of a spastic.
Picking up callers on the wing.
And it's a big ask to pick up Corliss. He's been on fire today. Comes down to Beamish. Quick hand pass back to Gilmore. Gilmore's been good today. He kicks a quick runner forwards, full forward, but 18's the only one who won it. Took the grab and then played on. Corliss is leading the race. He's got 10 yards if it bounces for him. He keeps it in front of himself, but then good Seddon defence sees it out of bounds.
What's your name?
The wives are arguing over this.
Oh dear. Corliss has now got the resulting tap. On the left foot was very skillful. Great pick up there at half forward by Warren. Warren's hooked it around his body and put another one through for Spotty, and that's more like it. 8:6:54 playing 4:5:29. 12 minutes into the third quarter, and those last two quick ones by Spotty have just opened up the gap.
Poor guys, they want to be 6 or 7 up at least.
Oh, I don't know. I reckon they played well against the Bruce last week.
Well, yeah, but said, grand final, Tommy.
Oh, they've gone up a notch. There's no doubt about that.
You keeping that camera still, Tommy?
Yeah, no worries. Come and have a go.
Tommy doesn't like
Back into the centre.
anything about his camel.
Gilmore beaten to that one. Comes to Beamish. She's grabbed. Gets it away though. Can't break a good tackle from Phelps. Phelps runs onto it again. Oh, helped out that time by Sywick. Sywick the hand pass out wide. Comes to Tobin. He's grabbed without it. He's still grabbed. And he'll get a free.
Nothing silly here, boys. We've got the ball. We've got the ball. Nothing silly.
The umpires put the knees in. Did you see that?
He's gone in and meet him right in the groin.
Tobin.
49 on his own in the centre.
Oh, he's got to give it to him.
Nah, held up by the umpire there.
Just come on the ground, Volkov. Tobin telling him he's going to go long. He's tried the torp, he hasn't quite got onto it. It's off the side of the boot. Cross comes Chicky, did well. Off the ground by Wallace in mid-air. Was clever. Got it to half forward. And it's seen out of bounds there. Forward pocket for Spotty.
Volkov, wasn't that bloke in Goldfinger? Volkov?
Oh, no, Tommy.
Are you concentrating on the footy, Tom?
talking about?
What are you talking
Goldfinger.
about? Hey, hang on.
That was
There's
James
a 37 out there now. Is that our hood? Oh,
Oh. Nah, don't think so.
tries to burst through. Oh, the umpire's paid a throw and he actually could have paid too high, but never mind, it'll be 7-3 in the back line.
He's off.
Seddon. The drop punts out wide. It's a nice looking kick too. They've got some numbers out there and it's a good grab by 42. Plays on. Darren Mullane goes to half forward. Good footy by Sywick. Read it better than anyone. A quick hand pass is onto the centre. Beamish falls over. Allows the Seddon player to get the quick kick. But, great footy. Great defence by Volkov from half back. Goes to half forward now with a thumping left foot kick. Someone's been held onto. It's a Seddon player. And he'll take the free. They shouldn't be paying these soft frees in a grand final, Mick.
No, just let the game play.
They've got to earn them.
That's right.
Seddon from half back. Goes wide. Wallace goes the big punch. Did well. But before that, it'll be a free. In fact, it might go to Wallace. No, one will come back to Beamish. Simon Beamish has played pretty well today. He's had a lot of touches. He goes long to half forward. Who's he got? Comes off hands. Phelps has put the pressure on. Did well. Good chase by Phelps. Goes again. And sees it out of bounds half forward. Big move by Seddon with Royston coming back onto the half forward line. He'll be picked up by Volkov, who's playing him very tight. Could do with tucking his jumper in there, Volkov. In it comes, half forward. 14's played pretty well for Seddon. He grabs the ball in the ruck and runs away. Goes over the centre to centre half forward. That bloke doesn't look like it. Knocked on by Seddon. Comes to Tomo. Tomo to the wing. Seddon player runs past it though. It allows Spotty in. Mabry showed some good dash. Had one bounce. Goes on the left foot to full forward. It's too long. Seddon player did not take the mark, but he's got one too high. And the Seddon player's also got a 15 out of this. The umpire's called the play on. Sorry?
You're lining plenty of blokes up for your position.
Yeah. Oh, no. 14. Probably Seddon's best today. Goes from the centre to full forward. Oh, and judged it very nicely. And that's 42. He's got a good pair of hands. He will have a shot from about 30 metres out. Into this breeze, and no kick into the breeze is easy today. I wouldn't back him from here. The drop punt's on its way. It's a good looking kick. Oh, it's hit the post. Just drifted off at the last minute. Had the crowd behind the goals excited there for a while. But Spotty still hold on to a 24-point lead. Matty Holland from fullback. The blonde bomber goes long towards the wing. It's going to be over the back of the pack. 42. He didn't want that. He ran past it. Oh, great play by Sywick. Got it to Johnson. Goes short to half forward. Chicky couldn't hold on to the mark. Comes to Bluey. Bluey goes to hand pass, but puts it straight back to Johnson. They've got it down to half forward now. Hooley 37, I think. We're not sure. When it comes to the pocket, it's Tobin. Dodges round two blokes. Gets a quick left footer into the pocket. Seddon player showed greater determination, came through the pack, got it out wide, Corliss in the race, he's got it on the bounce, tried to hook it back, couldn't hook it far enough and kicked it on the full, and Seddon will take the resulting free in the back pocket. This one should be kicked. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Anyway, Seddon to 14, and 14's done all right. In fact, he and Gilmore have had a good battle all day. 14 now to the wing. 8's got some space here on Pony, and he takes the mark. Very awkward kicking style, but he gets it a half forward. Up goes Hartson. Can't find the mark. Comes down to Sywick. Sywick's been solid. Dodges around two blokes. Goes on the left to centre half forward. Oh, that bloke didn't want it. Dropped the chest mark. It allows Spotty in. Phelps picks it up on the ground. Hooks one round the corner, and it's still going to be in play. Warren is held without it, and he'll take the free. No.
It's gone the other way.
Unbelievable. It's gone the other way. Seddon player had a couple of bounces and then left it behind. Good shepherd on Corliss allows Marks to run it away. Tommy to the wing, and Seddon just having a bit of a yelp at the moment.
Yes.
Mickey.
Yes, they are.
13 to half forward. Seddon in front again. It's 8. He knocks it out only as far as Payne. Payne's pushed in the back. Umpire's called play on. It's still in the pack situation. In goes Sywick again. He's grabbed. And eventually Madigan comes in and decides to ball it up.
Corliss on his own on the wing if he can get clear here.
Gilmore. Good tap. Oh, did well to Wallace. Wallace has got Corliss short. He goes longer than that looking for Chicky, and Chicky takes the mark. Chicky needs to centre. It's not a bad kick towards full forward, but it's all Seddon back there, and he takes a mark on his chest. It's as a party. He hasn't had too many.
Shown a bit of discipline for the last 30 seconds.
Hasn't had too many touches today. He kicks it. Oh, it could be in the back. No, in fact, it's going to hurt him. Gilmore goes off the ground to Phelps. Phelps picks it up. Geez, got good hands, Mickey. He goes on the left towards full forward. It's going to be all Seddon again. Good pressure by Wallace, but Wallace has smacked Seven right in the head, and he will take the free. Good pressure by Wallace. Seddon now with a free from fullback. They go out wide to the outer side. 42 drops that mark. Comes down towards Tobin, puts some pressure on, and sees it to the boundary line. Spotty still holding on to a 24-point lead, and we're 20 minutes into the third quarter. Could do with another 2, I think.
Yeah, another 2 would be handy.
In it comes. The tap's out the back. Favours Seddon. They go off the ground Spotty's way. 42, he's had a pretty good quarter. He's grabbed without it. He drops it. Comes to Johnson. Johnson snaps for goal, and he's put it through.
That's the one we wanted.
Good pressure then on the half forward. Laid the tackle, forced the error, and butted up the loose ball. Spotty now to go to 5 goals up. 20 and a half minutes into the third.
Yeah, they've got to be in white seat. Yeah.
Hawks. Hawks.
That's all right.
Ball up. It's going to be a centre square infringement again.
Cookie, we've played our game and we're still there.
And that's unbelievable. It's gone to Seddon. Seddon out of half forward. They've got to get back. Oh, what a grab from that bloke. He's come from nowhere, 47. He plays on quickly, goes the short pass. They've got some numbers. 9's got to go. Artsun comes to a spotty play. Go off the ground. He's tried to, but he's missed it. Comes to 8 for Seddon. Artsun gets back at Matty Hollands go. Oh, he looks for the safety. Oh, no! Oh, dear. Umpire, that bloke has got to be sent off. He's smashed Holland into the fence, and it's on.
That's silly, isn't it? Hey, that's stupid. That's
and if that umpire does not send him off, it's a disgrace. Plays on out of bounds, Holland. But anyway, we'll get it. Comes to Warren. Warren dodges the dummies the handball and has a bounce. It's still on in the square, but it comes to Mabry at centre half forward. He tries to get around. He has one bounce. He's got clear now. He hooks onto the left. To the square. It's close. It's offline. Tommy back to the blue. Oh, and it stacks on. In fact, runners and everyone are into it. In fact, there's ugly scenes. Ugly scenes. All started from that idiot pushing Holland into the fence.
Yeah, very unnecessary, that. It would have been very dangerous. Anyway, it's broken up now. Back to the game.
It's finally broken up. And it'll be a ball up. Half forward for Spotty. Players eventually getting back to their positions.
Yeah, no, it's all settled down now. I'll keep my eyes on behind play. He could be flying behind play instance, I'll call him.
Thanks for that. 2, as a party, has just gone straight for the boundary line. But the umpire hasn't paid the deliberate and it'll be thrown in. In it comes. Who's going to settle down first after that blue? Comes out in a pack towards Warren. He's got it on the boundary line, needs to hook it. Good kick to the top of the square. In fact, it's longer than that. It's going to go out of bounds on the far side. But deep in Spotty's forward line, 23 minutes into this quarter. One more quick one would be very nice.
There's a bit of heckling going on behind the goals there. He's getting the Spotswood player sucked in. No, concentrate on the game, son. Don't worry about the spectators.
There comes the runner. It's going to tell Matty Holland to settle down. Anyway, 14 for Seddon. He's played well. He grabs out of the ruck, goes to centre forward. Gilmore drops a mark. Comes to a Seddon player, overruns at 42. He didn't want it. Comes to Pony. Tries to brush a tackle. Gets a quick kick out wide. Corliss. Look at the footy, son. He puts the boot in. Umpire's called in danger. And he will not call play on because he was going to be grabbed. So it'll go back to Hodgkiss. He's a big boy, this. Hodgkiss from the wing, goes to centre half forward. It holds up in the breeze, and that allows Wallace to get back and take a good grab at centre half back. Wallace, he's got Warren short and wide, but he likes to go longer towards Corliss. It's a great kick. Corliss drops a mark he possibly should have taken. Out comes the centre defence. He'll head for the boundary line. Good pressure, great pressure. Corliss allows to come in. Mate, he's going to hand pass it back. Oh. Was that out? The hand pass was on to Mabry, who was away, but it'll be thrown in, half forward. 24 and a half minutes, approaching time on. In it comes. Seddon knocks it down to himself, gets a quick kick to 20, who's clear on the wing. Tries to get around Wallace, puts some pressure on Wallace. Came to Gilmore. Comes out to Payne. Payne's going to try and run around a couple. He does. He has a bounce. That was a bit of a luxury. Goes across through the centre to the outer side. Warren's got it. The hand pass is on if you can get it to Tobin. Tobin's still clear out there. He's got to get it to him now. He finally... Oh, his kick smothered. Didn't get back off the mark. 42 has picked it up for Seddon. The hand pass over the top of the 3. 3 didn't want it. He's dropped it.
5 goals.
25-minute quarter. And it's 31 points to Spotswood at three-quarter time. I think they can hold on, Mickey.
Yes, well, you would certainly think so, but I tell you what, some grand finals, they'll keep working hard, Seddon. They won't chuck it in. Three-quarter time, at half-time, he just about lost his voice.
Only just. Only just. He's a little bit excited today.
He didn't have to call the players in close to whisper because he was just whispering anyway.
Well, he did, but...
Don't take it off me. I want to just do a little bit. I'm enjoying it, if you don't mind.
He's asked his players for 25 minutes of commitment.
25 minutes of commitment he's asked for.
Gilly too in the ruck. He said it all starts from him.
Right. Okay.
Okay, did you happen to hear anything that the Seddon coach said?
No.
No. You weren't interested? Oh, fair enough. Okay, well, it's just about ready to start the last quarter. And Spotswood are 9-8-62, leading Seddon 4-6-30s, a 32-point lead. And Seddon are not out of this game. I hope the Spotswood boys don't relax, because Seddon will keep going at them. But I'd just like to take the first few minutes, Pike, if you don't mind. I know you're keen to get it back off me. You're chafing at the bit there, but just relax, son, relax. Oh, there's the siren. Pikey's just picked something out in the crowd. I don't know what it is. Yeah, there's Shane. Shane's had a bit to say. The ball goes up for the last quarter of the 94 grand final. Big punch away by one from Seddon, intercepted by Payne. Good smother by one. That was good play from the ruckman. Gets it, marks. Tommy gets on the left foot and goes a big left foot torp down in the forward pocket. He knocks it back over his head. Spotty recover the ball. He's come inboard. This is dangerous. He's gone on the left foot and kicks to Wallace and finds him. No play on, says the umpire. He didn't. Oh, look at this. Hodgkiss has picked it up. He's trying to get her. A great tackle by Van der Haar and Adam Matty. What's his name? Matty Holland, yes. A great tackle to save a sure goal to Seddon. He gets, Matty's got the ball. Goes with a kick out wide out to Corey Wallace, who's probably favourite for the Norm Smith medal at this stage, and handballs the ball out in the half-forward line for Seddon in front of the grandstand. Ball to be thrown in on the boundary line here. Little bit to do going on with Azapati and Matty Johnson. He's picked his mark, bloody Azapati. He picked the smallest bloke on the ground. Anyway, Phelps gets a left foot toe poke through the pack towards the boundary line. Seddon try to pick up the ball, can't. Wallace comes in and runs it out over the line. I might give away coaching and take this up as a career. I'm pretty good at this, I know. I enjoy it. I really get a big buzz out of this. Ball comes thrown in over the back. He's tackled, gets his kick with the left foot, carries the pack. Payne recovers, gets around on. Oh, he's run back onto his right foot, switches the play across the corridor. Great pass out to Tobin. He's got a paddock. Corliss pushing through the centre if he sees him, but he's a left footer. Gets a handball over the top to Tomo. Tomo gets back onto his right foot. They've chipped the ball back to Tobin again, who's still on his own. Gets a handball over to Phelps. Phelps standing still. Has a look upfield, chips the ball forward. Oh, that's a nice kick. He had good vision there, and he found Mabry in the forward pocket. Mabry, a left foot kick. Bit too far out. 37's on his own at centre half forward in the hole. But Mabry's, I think he's just waiting for a lead. Chicky's on. No. He fancies himself here. He's gone the left foot drop. Punt, I tell you what, I pushed him in the back. I tell you, it was a nice kick, but a little bit too far out. Seddon take the free kick at full back. Got to kick over your mark, son. 40 called back on the mark. Hands high, long torpedo punt out to half back. Gilmore's in front and will take a good strong mark with a whack across the head to pay for it. Oh, kicks high. That's a poor kick. That's a poor kick. Alan Chick sits under it, hits him in the face. Comes to ground. Seddon kick out under pressure. Goes towards the boundary line. Phelps should get this. No. Oh, it's come off Seddon's boot and went out in the full. Oh, I was tapped out. Sorry, I was behind the what there. And what am I trying to say? Anyway, the ball's going to get thrown in here in the half-forward line between forward pocket and flank for Spotty. Gets thrown in. Up goes Gilmore. Gets a fist of the ball. Goes towards goals. In comes Seddon. Tackled by Johnson. Good boy. Oh, he's paid in the back. Fair enough. Gilmore's got a bit of a shoulder injury there, but he'll be right. Corliss. Oh, not a good effort. Come on, Corliss. Get in there. Get underneath him, son. Knock it out. The ball, it's a pack forms and the umpire will throw it up. Bobby Madigan, playing his 547,000th game as an umpire, cannot bounce the ball, will not, and throws it up on a day like day. I cannot believe it. He throws it up. You know, anyone would think it was wet. Up they go. They punch it away towards Seddon. Seddon picks up marks. Tommy's done well. Ryan Hartshorn puts his head down, battles, gets a handball out to Payne. Payne's under pressure. Get the ball on. Kick it, son. Kicks it away towards the boundary line. Here comes Corliss. If it sits for him, it won't sit. He keeps the ball in, does well. Seddon attack the ball, run at him. The pressure's on here. Phelps goes through and just gets a shifty little handball over the boundary line. Crowd calls for deliberate. Wasn't paid and the ball will be thrown in. 30 seconds more, Pikey, and I'll hand over to you. This is sensational in the 94 grand final. The atmosphere is electric. The ball goes up, Gilmore from behind, gets a tap to the back, 14 sharks it, shrugs the tackle, gets his handball away, kicked by Phelps, and a nice mark by Bluey Shelton. Bluey Stone, sorry.
Bluey Stone goes back, gets a drop punt towards the centre of the ground. 2 on 1 here. Paney flies, can't mark, comes to ground. Seddon get the kick with the right foot up to half forward. Out in front comes 47. 3 grabs at it and takes a nice mark under pressure from Volkov. Lee Thomas telling his forwards to move. He looks for the lead. He kicks out to, yes, it's Hodgkiss. Oh, look, this is a danger, boy. They've put him to full forward to try and win him the game. I mean, this is the bloke they're going to have to watch, Pikey. I think he'll kick this, yep. Hodgkiss is a good player. Be one getting over to Spotswood if possible. We've got to poach him. He comes in, Hodgkiss, deliberate, kicks at goal. Yes, he split the centre of the big sticks. It's through. And at the, what stage of the game? 5-minute mark of this last quarter. Spotswood 9-8-62, leading Seddon, who have gone on to 5-6-36. A 3-goal break. And the game is not over. I'll hand over to Rowan Pike.
4-goal. It's actually a 4-goal break.
4-goal break.
26 points, but the breeze still favouring the end to which Seddon are kicking in this last quarter. Spotty plays, you got to stand up now. We're 6 minutes into the last quarter of the grand final. You're 20 minutes away from the flag, boys. It'll be Gilmore against Marks in the ruck. It's thrown up. Up goes Marks, gets the knockout. Comes towards a Spotty player. Who's that? It's Beamish. He's grabbed without it. 14 picks it up and runs away. Goes the hand past half forward. 8's on his own. Gives it back to 14. 14's played well. He dodges the tackle and then goes from centre half forward. It's close. It's going to be over the back. It's off hands and through for a point. The Seddon crowd just starting to get a bit of a sniff, and that would have made things fairly exciting if he had kicked that. But it'll be Matty Holland from fullback. There's still 25 points in it, Tommy. Holland.
How long were you in?
6 minutes. Holland from fullback did well. Nice kick out wide towards, I think that's Tobin out there. It is. He goes on the left. It's an underground kick, but it finds a mark there, and Spotty run off from half back. Comes towards half forward. 42, that's an ordinary effort. Gets past him. Chicky puts the pressure on. In fact, his tackle was when the bloke didn't have it, and Royston takes the free from half back. He runs away with no one on the mark. Goes through the centre now. Paney goes up. Knocked away from him by 14. Comes down to 42. A quick hand was good. Seddon now. The bloke didn't look. Marks just went the bomb to centre half forward looking for Hodgkiss. Hodgkiss uses his body well. It comes off hands. Back to Hodgkiss. Quick hand pass to 47. And 47 puts it through. And he's got very excited about it, Lee Thomas. He's still going.
Yeah, that bloke Hodgkiss is the danger man, Pikey.
Who would you put on him, Mick?
I think they put
Me.
Stewie Sywick on him. No, Stewie Sywick, number 2, centre half back.
I'd put Shane Keogh on him.
He's a bit taller. A bit taller. Good, made sense.
We're back in the centre, and it's getting very exciting. 19 points. 7.5 minutes into the last quarter, and that's tightened it right up now. Oh, there's another free kick in the centre, and this time it'll go Spotty's way, and it'll be Gilmore to take the kick from the centre. That's handy. We need to get a goal out of this forward thrust. Paney's made a lead wide. He's seen that. It's dangerous. He's gone to it, but it's longer than that. It'll go to Tobin. Tobin marks. Now he plays on. He swings onto his left foot. He goes on that to half forward. It's not a bad looking kick. Comes to 42. Gets a quick kick for Seddon. Back towards the centre of the ground. Running with a flight of it was a gutsy effort by Seddon. Couldn't hold on to it though. They knock it in front of himself. It's as a party.
As a party.
Been dragged once today. It hasn't been his day.
Oh, he's taken his
And
coat.
he's
As a party every day.
runs into his coach. It's a wonder he didn't shirt front him after what his coach said to him earlier in the day. But anyway, it's on the wing. We're now 8.5 minutes in the last quarter. In it comes. Oh, Seddon have got 3 blokes in the ruck. Comes down to Corliss. Corliss through the centre. He's got Paney running onto this if he can get there. Royston comes out. Showed good judgment and pace. And a bit of guts. He's gone for the short pass. It's missed its mark. He's looking for 48. No, it's 18. Tomo knocks it in front of himself. Gets it back. Spins around a couple of players. Did well, Tomo. Goes to the outer side. It's Tobin. Tobin's had a field today. He picks it up. Handballs away. Could have gone to the boundary line, but his opponent comes back on it. Looks for the torp. It's a wobbly one to full forward. Spotty players are in the way. Oh, Sywick couldn't hold on to it. Knocks it out of the pack though. Off the ground by Thompson, I think. Comes to Gilmore. Gilmore runs into a brick wall. Gets rid of it. Comes to 3. 3 for Seddon. Back to centre half. back to full forward. Sywick's in there. Seddon found it on the ground. Sywick again knocks it forward Spotty's way. They did well to Holland, and Holland runs it away from the back line. Kicks long, it's a nice looking kick. Mabry can't grab the mark. Cheeky off the ground, he's got to keep it in front. He overruns it, allows Seddon in with a hand pass, but they fumble. Mabry's back on, putting pressure on. Handball's out wide to Tobin. He'll swing onto his left foot. Geez, had some touches. He gets grabbed before he got rid of it though. Should have just whacked it on the boot. In these pressure situations, comes to Gilmore now at centre half back. And Seddon, just as they break clear, the umpires come in to ball it up, much to the disgust of the Seddon crowd. 19 points still to Spotty, and we're 10 minutes into the last quarter. Up they go. Gilmore just gets the tap down towards Payne. Payne dodges one tackle, gets a hand pass out wide to Thompson. Thompson out of the wing looking for Tobin. It's out in front of him, and it's out of bounds.
I never said a word to him yesterday. You put the mocker on me. Very.
In it comes. The knock goes Seddon's way.
5 times to take over if I like it.
Sywick now to the wing. It's intercepted by Seddon, who pump it back to full forward, and 47's marked. Don't give away. He's been all right in this last quarter. Thomas goes short to centre forward. He didn't want it. Oh no! Terrible free kick there to Henderson.
Corey's not happy.
And
in the middle if he argues.
And the umpires paid a soft free kick to Henderson. How can you pay them in a grand final, umpire? Henderson from 30. Awkward kicking style, but it's straight. And that makes a difference. 13 points. And Royston's off.
He's hurt. He's hurt the boy.
I think he's just stuffed, actually.
He was too many chuffers last night.
Anyway, we're back in the centre. And Spotty.
Oh, it's Spotty!
Now holding on to only a 13-point lead. And Tommy's starting to fire up. Gilmore and Marks. It's Marks again in the ruck. Comes down to Phelps. Phelps knocks it to Wallace. Wallace to half forward. Oh, can't hold on to it 8. Oh, he goes in. He puts his body in. Back to the centre now. Payne's got to go. Oh, they should have talked. Comes down to Johnson. The quick kick out wide to David.
Johnson got...
That's out of bounds on the other side. It's 13 points.
Ask Chicky how he's feeling.
We're on the edge of our grandstands here. Gilmore gets one in the back, should have been paid. Phelps puts some pressure on. Still oh, Johnson caught one in the back, could have got it too. The umpire goes down on one knee and pays... What has he paid?
Johnson. Free kick to Johnson.
That one that I picked in the back to Johnson.
Well done, yeah.
He's got Wallace in the centre free. The umpire's not going to allow him to play on, he'll have to go back and take his kick. This is all good time wasting for Spotty. He now goes long towards half forward. It's long and wide. Up goes Gilmore, can't mark. Knocked down to a Seddon player. They run it away. They've gone the torpedo as undisciplined. Off the side of the boot. It's a shocking kick. It bounces well for Seddon though. Oh, beautiful tackle. Oh, by Sywick. But he's called too high.
Back in the pocket on his own. Get it.
There's a Seddon player on his own. He doesn't go. He goes for Hodgkiss at full forward. Can't mark. Knocked away by Holland. Comes to 47.
Oh,
And 47's touched.
touch.
Oh, sensational defence by Spotty. Touch one off the boot. And
Tommy, give us one of your heart tablets. Hit the boundary.
we tip this. 2 goals the difference now, and it's getting awfully exciting.
The umpire wanted to run it back to the centre. He thought it was a goal.
Matty Holland to do the kicking in. We're 14 minutes into the quarter. There's plenty of time to go. Oh, he's kicked it too long. Seddon player drops the mark. Sywick runs onto it. He goes long to the wing. It's a nice kick if it stays. If it bounces, it doesn't bounce first, and it's out of bounds on the full. So Seddon will pump it back into their forward line.
20 in the centre on his own.
Oh, chance. He's seen 20. No, he goes longer. He goes towards full forward. Who's he got there? Hodgkiss pushes out the Spotty player, and that's seen. Oh, no. He's not going to pay it the other way, is he? He is.
Hodgkiss pushed the Spotty bloke into the Seddon bloke.
He did. It's exactly what happened. But the umpire's not good enough to pick that up. And the Seddon player will have a shot from goal from only 30 out.
It'll only make it a goal of difference if he kicks this.
Oh dear.
Could it be a draw? I might go into next week.
Extra time.
We'll have to come back again next week.
As long as we don't have such a big night the night before. Anyway, hopefully this bloke will miss. He comes in, he's a left footer. What's he done? He's put it up high. It's there.
Oh, it's a goal of difference.
And that's made it just a 1 goal of difference, and Seddon are storming home. 9-8 plays 8-8.
What stage of the quarter?
We're 15 minutes in.
How long do the quarters go?
25.
Flat 25? 10 to go. 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Jesus. God, Spotty! Come on, Simo!
Oh, we could have done with a couple of them in the second quarter
Come
yesterday.
on, Simo! He's called Get Off. Again!
Up it goes, Seddon. Good tackle by Gilmore. He finds it on the ground. He could have gone a quick hand pass. Now he gets it when he's caught. He's got one in the back, Gilmore. Gutsy effort. In fact, we'll go to Phelps. He didn't give it back to him. So it'll be 15. Terrible discipline by Seddon then. If he was playing for Spotty first, he'd be off. So Phelps from 45 directly in front. I think it's too far.
How's that chopper chop, Shane? All right? Just,
Hey,
moisten
Shane,
the lips a
keep
bit.
your eye on this boy. Can play.
Oh, I'd love a chopper
Oh,
chop.
it's right up there to the square. Hasn't quite got the legs. Oh, screen back by Spotty in the pack. What a sensational effort. It is going to be paid right on the line as the ball's thrown away. Wallace could make a hero of himself here. He can't miss this.
Still plenty of time. 2 goals is not enough in this situation.
That's a sensational grab by Wallace in the pack. Did you get that on vid, Tommy?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I don't know.
you're kidding.
He's missed the mark.
It's the best thing
Oh,
he's done.
you want to change? Give us a microphone, have a go again.
He got him in again, Feige.
It's the mark of his life and he's missed it. Anyway, Wallace comes in, puts it over the fence, and that puts the margin back to 2 goals, and that's handy. We're 17 minutes in, and the footy's hopefully gone for about 5 minutes.
Keep going.
I think it does.
All right, Johnny. How's things, mate?
Feige, have a chopper chop.
We're in it. Thanks, Bet.
Chopper chops all round for the commentary team here. What have you been up to?
No expenses spared here.
There's no expenses. How'd you enjoy the plane trip up from Perth, Feige?
Lovely, thank you.
Go to the casino tonight?
I'm on the red-eye flyer back tonight. Yeah, well, we can't really get into it.
I'll open for you.
My fingers are too nervous. Back in the centre square now. 17 and a half minutes in, and Spotty have opened up their 2-goal lead again. That's a handy goal. Comes down towards Chicky. Chicky's now gone to half-back. He kicks a torpedo to half-forward. Out comes 42. Cops one in the back against Burgess, and 42 will take the kick at half-back. He's gone the torp. It's a wobbly one. It's off the side of the boot. Out comes Jamo. Jamo puts up one hand. Comes down to Phelps. Phelps is grabbed, but had no opportunity to get rid of it. And a good decision by Madigan to come in and ball it up. Right near the centre circle. The crowd's on edge. Still could go either way. Gilmore in the ruck. Beaten to this one by Marks. Comes to 2. 2 for Seddon. Puts one up high. Someone's got to go. They do finally. It's Matty Johnson. He takes the make. He plays on quickly and goes wide. But Seddon leading the race. They fly in after again. Chicky dives on the back of someone, and 2 for Seddon. As a party who's come in this last quarter, will take the free. He's on the wing. As a party, he looks at half forward. Who's he got? Hodgkin stays back in the square. He doesn't go that long. He goes to centre half forward. Up they go. Where's it going to come down to? Spotty players have got the numbers there. They try to knock it forward. It's still in a pack. A quick hand pass. Thump forward by Spotty. Did well to Gilmore. Gilmore dribbles one towards the wing. How's it going to bounce? Chicky overruns it. Allows Seddon in. They get a quick hand pass back. They're running through centre half forward. Good pressure by Mabry. But they kick it up high towards Hodgkin. Out comes Holland. A grab's taken though by Seddon. And it's 47. The 47's kicked 3, I think, in this last quarter. Lee Thomas trying to win the game off his own boot. Thomas wastes no time. Comes in. Shoots. He's missed. Misses to the far side. He should have taken a bit longer about it. Mickey Baker can't handle the pressure, he's off. There's only 11 points in it. 19 minutes into the last quarter. Yeah, do you want a chuppa-chup? Holland goes short looking for Wallace. And Wallace marks and takes his time. That's the way. He goes short. There's another one on looking for Tobin. But it's too wide. He's kicked it on the full. And 42 for Seddon. In fact, it's... oh no, it's going to be paid Spotty's way for being thumped into the fence. And that was terribly undisciplined by Hodgkiss. He already had the free from the full. So it's Tobin. Goes short. Oh, it's going to be too long. Marks comes across and intercepts. Goes back in after it. A quick kick out of the pack by Seddon towards full forward. Up goes Holland. Did well, Matty Holland. Grab over his head. Got to keep it to the boundary line. He goes short looking for Tobin. Tobin's had umpteen kicks today. And he's going to go back and take all the time in the world. This is good footy by Tobin. We're 20 and a half minutes into the last. 11 points. Spotty lead. They're 5 minutes away from a grand final. He's taken an awful lot of time. Now he goes on the left. Oh, up goes Phelps. Can't hold on to it. Finds it on the ground though. Great footy by Phelps. Goes on the left to the wing. Seddon leading the race. They get back. The handball's intercepted. Did well. Put some pressure on. Oh, they've got numbers in the centre. It's Bluey Stone. The hand pass is on. They've still got numbers wide. Jamo, you've got to go and put some pressure on. Get it to the boundary line. Did well, Ryan. Ryan, a quick hand pass to himself. Should have just taken it to the line. This bloke's trying to burst through. He doesn't. He runs it out of bounds. The boundary umpire's right on the job. It'll be thrown in. We've now gone 21 minutes into the last. And the boundary umpire's wasting a couple of seconds here. This is handy. Centre wing. In it comes. Gilmore taps it back Seddon's way. Eventually he ends up with Johnson. Johnson hooks a right footer back over the wing. Burgess waits for the bounce. Now he gets into the back of his opponent and 42 will take the free. 42 at half back. He's got players at centre half forward. He goes in that direction. Out comes Hodgkiss. Can't hold on to it. Tap forward by Spotty. 34. Dodges one. Dodges two. Gets a little kick in. Only as 14. 14's played well. He goes to the pocket. Oh, Hoggy's got him. Hoggy's in the way. Unbelievable. He's got a touch. And Spotty set to the boundary line. Oh, sensational footy by Hoggy. And it'll be thrown in 30 yards around from the Seddon goal. In it comes. There's only a couple of minutes to go. A quick kick comes towards Beamish. He's grabbed too high, umpire. Handballs to himself. Goes again. And he's still grabbed onto when he hasn't got it. And Beamish will take the free. And this is handy. 22 and a half minutes. We'd be stiff to lose this from here. They need to kick two. Beamish from half back. He's taking a lot of time. He's going to go short, and that's good time waster to Gilmore. Go back, Gilly.
Go back and take the mark.
Special comments by young Jess. Gilly runs round the man of mark and goes short to Jamo. It's over Jamo's head. Hodgkiss has come back to try and get a kick. The bounce is handy for 9, did well. Ryan gets back, goes towards the safety of the boundary line and finds it. In front of the Spotty crowd. No, we're 23 minutes in, Tommy. I think we've got him, if we can just hold him out for one more minute. In it comes. Gilmore in the ruck. Almost pushed Marks in the back. Gets a quick kick up towards the wing. It's all Seddon here, except for Wallace. Wallace has been sensational. The Norm Smith medalist puts it out in front of himself, then overruns it. Quick hand pass comes back to Seddon. Pressure's got to be on. Good tackle by Phelps. The kick is down towards centre half forward, and Seddon have marked. There was a whistle there behind play for something, and play stopped. But Seddon now from 30, it's 47, doesn't waste any time, goes back and pops it through. 5 points of difference, Tommy. It's a nail biter. It's 24 minutes now. The Seddon crowd's getting very excited. There's 5 points in it. 24 minutes into the last quarter. 1.
What did they say?
I know. There's 1 minute left. Spotty, you got to hold on for a minute to win the grand final. Up it goes. Gilly, beaten to it by Marks, taps it to himself. Gets a quick kick into the forward line. It's marked by 51. Oh my God. This is his first touch for the day. I can't believe it. Bogojevic. He comes in from 40. He pops it up high. He's got the legs. It's going to drift. I think it's through.
How long? Hey?
That's it. Seddon hit the lead by a point. That's it.
They deserved it.
It's a fair game, I think.
Well, Pikey can't believe it. He's shattered. What can I say? Seddon have won the premiership by 1 point. As you can see on the scoreboard, 10-9 Seddon, 69 defeated Spotswood, 10-8, 68. As we said at three-quarter time, the lead was just, just enough. Proved to be correct. Last kick of the day. He's kicked a goal from a long way out. He'll be pretty happy with himself, that kid. And the Spotswood boys have gone down by 1 solitary point. Look at them, they're ecstatic. That is what a grand final win is all about. Our boys will be feeling very, very sorry for themselves. Well, we'll have to go out into the ground. Hand the microphone over to Tommy.
Thanks, mate.
Are you paid? Nah. I'd like to go around that side, there's a stool to get up on. Yeah, pull it out. No worries. Grab me double adapter too.